All right, we're matched up for round 3, and we are 2-0. Let's continue winning. Cuba Gaming. On the dried, consider keeping this. It's the same exact hand minus a random card. This hand is no good. All right. So I guess I play the pedal out. Not necessarily. I'm really looking for a land before I cast this Entomb. Can't just pretend that like I don't know what I'm doing. Did I click through my turn or something? I don't really want to play out the pedal. It's not a big reason to do it. If he thought seizes me, okay, so it's better not to play out the pedal here because there's a good chance he takes the pedal, which is completely wrong. People often take it because they're like, oh, no mana. That was also probably the wrong card, unless he has a counterspell. Now the pedal, we're in a similar situation. There's maybe more of an argument to play it out, but not a ton more of an argument. Because entombing off of a pedal in response to a discard spell is pretty bad. Alright, so go for a reanimate spell or eluding. Okay. So we'll try. I think we're too low on resources already off that mulligan to not go for it here. Feels like it doesn't have the counterspell. Lucky. I'm a lucky guy. Pretty sure that's game. That's a concession. Yeah. That worked out pretty well for me. He should have taken the Entomb, as I mentioned, when he took the Animate dead. You just want to take the Entomb there. There's just more ways to get Gristleburn in the graveyard with Entomb. More ways to combo. Alright, well, this is why we have these, so I'll try them out. Pithing Needle. Probably not until I see like a Tormod's Crypt or something. Cutting these things because Elishnorn does that in this matchup. And Chancellor, I think one would cut one. And one. Yeah, one therapy is fine. Actually, well, he's playing discard, so I think this is actually pretty good. Could bring in like Lake of the Dead because it helps pay for soft counters. I'll just run it like this though. Run it like that. Hand's pretty good. Pretty bad against Wasteland in particular. Really good if we draw lands and or discard or they don't have Wasteland. So here he's going to eat the Chancellor triggers with a Brainstorm. It's pretty good for me to counter a Brainstorm, to be honest. If he dazes this and then Wastelands me, like the game's over, pretty much. Not ready to use that. If one of these was like a Gristlebrand, I would use it. Just gonna cast this. If he counters it, that's fine. The main worry is Wasteland. Sometimes showing a little bit of confidence in casting your shit off of a dual land prevents them from wastelanding you while they dig for spells because they're fearful. Land or black card would be great. There we go. It's one of the two things we asked for. Keep it up, deck. Keep it up. Imagine this one's going to get countered. Or Brainstorm, which isn't as good as a counter, but pretty good. He must have another Brainstorm because he cast the first one like that. If he flusters, Spell Pierce, that's fine. Pretty sure he doesn't have a Daze, but he might have a Surgical. Not too worried about Force of Will because it's a 2-for-1. So if he forces an Entomb, like, that's fine. I actually should have attacked there. There's no reason for me not to attack until he starts playing things. Because I'm never going to deal damage to his face with this thing. And I'm not casting this. I don't think. The only threat we're worried about here is Gurmag Angler. Doesn't seem to have one though. If we attack, like, maybe he could Snapcaster us, but that's fine. Here I'm naming, I mean, he's going to counter this if he has a counter. If he doesn't, I'm naming Surgical. I'm getting pretty close to comboing. Still worried about a Wasteland. The flashback's great. Force, double force, wow. And okay. It's quite weird that he didn't do something there, like bolt. Like, I'm gonna take both of his Force of Wills. I'm not going to attack because then he's going to bolt it. He should have bolted in response to a therapy there. He could force Pitching Ponder, but that's, like, totally okay. Like, he should have done something earlier. Bolted. Should have bolted. Bolt's pretty dead against Reanimator, and it was live there. He should have certainly cast it. True name? Oh, Gurmag? So here I know the coast is clear if I draw a Dark Ritual. I'm feeling okay about where I'm at right now. We probably need to dodge one more unless I just draw a Dark Ritual right here. Alright, yeah, this is great. Do this. He Brainstorms, so, like, he definitely doesn't have a blue card on top. There's no way. There's, like, 0 chance. Because he could have a... No. Yeah, there's no way he has anything on top. Anything good he would have had on top, he would have put in his hand already. It's, like, almost certainly a land. There's no way he purposely put the shields down that low. I think. Unless it's like a Vapor Snag. Daze, no. There's almost no way. I'm going to cast this, though. Just in case. He forces it. It's unlikely. I really don't see him having anything here. It would be pretty shocking to me if he put anything other than like a Vapor Snag that deep. And he would have forced there with the Vapor Snag. So I think the last card in his hand's a land. So we can do therapy, naming bolt. Not too worried about this. Yeah, therapy, naming bolt. Play Grim Lavamancer. Protects us against Edict. If he has an Edict here, we can reanimate our thing. Could be another bolt, actually. So I think it's definitely not a blue card. So I'm going to name Lightning Bolt. Can't think of anything else other than Lightning Bolt or Gurmag Angler that he could have cast there. I mean, not cast there. That makes any sense. It's almost certainly a land or a Lightning Bolt. It's a Gurmag Angler. That was the other one. But that one I'm not too concerned about. So don't want to go to 3. Okay. Guess you do a Dismember? Bolt, maybe? It's Dismember? It's a forked bolt, okay. Fork bolt into Gurmag Angler. So if I didn't already have this animate dead in my hand, I would have drawn there. But I do have it. Don't want to go to 3 again, but I will draw. Right. Don't want to go to 3. I can loot, find a animate dead or something. Perfect. Gonna probably have to reset this. I'm slowing down quite a bit. So he'll get back a 3/3, and I'll have that beat pretty easily. Not even an Edict would be any good here. Again, the only thing he could potentially have that would be good is Vapor Snag or Fire Blast, but he doesn't have the mana for Fire Blast. Neither of which he's likely playing in Grixis Delver. But those are the only spells that are even, like, possible, I think. That would be good. Vapor Snag, particularly, I mean, Fire Blast would kill me, and Vapor Snag would probably kill me. Maybe not. I just need to draw another reanimate spell. That's 2 mana. Anyway, those things didn't happen and we managed to win. So we are 3-0, and we'll be back for round number 4.